Hey everybody, welcome back to Action Figure Friday, and today we have something I am actually very excited for. Yet again, we have another in the Neca 7-inch Ultimate Action Figure line, and it's the very first Michael Myers from Halloween, part 2018, or what do they say? Halloween H2018, right? Is that what it is? Anyways, naming conventions aside, which still annoy me, I did finally get to sit down and watch this movie literally 2 days ago. And I gotta tell you, even though I was a little hesitant about it, I was, when the trailer came out, I felt bad because everybody was so hyped and I'm like, meh. Honestly, I really loved this movie. I thought they absolutely got the spirit of the original with a more modern brutality. They really, he was a little bit more Jason Voorhees in terms of being like a shark, an unstoppable force of murder and mayhem. Maybe not the crazy over-the-top kills, even though the kills were a bit more brutal and bloody than they've been before. But even though I love the whole shape and thorn cult idea, because that's what I grew up with as a kid, and was hating that they weren't going down that line, I actually really like where they went with this, and I'd be very interested to see if they do another one like they're talking about. But that being said, Neca got the license to finally do this one. For whatever reason, they can't get the license to the original Halloween, at least not as of the filming of this video. But what they did just announce yesterday, and you best believe I got my pre-order in, is they're doing a Halloween 2 Michael Myers from the original 1981, I want to say, film, which opens up a whole lot of possibilities. Because as we know, and I do have it pre-ordered, they are making the 2018 Laurie Strode to go with this. So as soon as I get that, we'll open it for y'all. But the fact that they're doing Halloween 2 makes me think we could get a young Laurie Strode, we could get a Dr. Loomis, we could get all kinds of cool stuff. So very, very excited about it. Also, in my last Friday the 13th unboxing, I asked for fake Jason Roy, and they have also added that. So I got that pre-order in as well as a whole bunch of Pennywise and some other things. So this is gonna be pretty cool. I'm really excited to see how this works out. I love the new design. I love the brutality that he went through. I think I'm gonna get a really nice background out of this box as well for some action figure photography. I just don't know what I'm doing with my action figure photography. I guess I should do it on Instagram, but I don't want to put it on my personal page, and it's not quite right to take over the Drunken Movie Night page. So I don't know. Should I start another Instagram? I don't know. That sounds like a lot. But let's see what we get in here. And I do think some of these things, some of the accessories are going to be very cool, and some are a little bit head scratchy. But for the most part, I'm excited about this figure. Yes, we get a really nice trick-or-treaty kind of Halloween background. That's going to look really cool. You can put just about anybody in front of there if you want to put a Jason. Yeah, of course, I still have my Dream Sequence guy on standby here. So I love that background. I'll be keeping that. Yeah, there's some really neat things in here. But this thing in the back is kind of questionable. Although I guess when you get a Halloween 2 Michael Myers, it'll make more sense because if you've seen the movie, and this is no spoiler, but this does appear in the movie, but it doesn't really have a lot to do with this version of Michael. But still, it's a nice little set piece to have. It's a nice little extra bit. All right, let's see about popping some of this stuff out. Let's get the tape off, I guess. Then we'll go through what all we have. Okay, good. That has a little plastic covering. And this has some tape and a little bit of a plastic covering. And we're gonna flip that over so they can all just come on out. Let's get the heads and the pumpkin. Getting there. All right, we got all that. Now let's deal with these antiquated twist ties, which I feel like I should continue complaining about, but I won't because I've complained enough in these videos, and I'm sure Neca's not listening, so. All right, got that one out the way. And almost there. Stay on target. Almost there. Stay on target. Speaking of target, their Neca section, I'm really excited about these cartoon version of the Ninja Turtle 2-packs coming that were convention exclusive. So we'll probably do those on this show eventually if I can get them. Come on, man. Why are you being so tricky today? That's the worst, is when somebody gets fancy with how they do these. I'm assuming it's actually a machine, but every once in a while, the machine gets really fancy with how it twists these around, and I'm just like, what? There we go. All right, we can finally finish this unboxing portion and get into the toy review portion. There we go. Get out of my way. All right, we'll look at him in just a moment. First and foremost, though, we do get the fire poker. That's pretty cool. We get the hammer. That death was, whew. And we get his knife, which most of the knife kills were fantastic. One or two are a little bit on the cheesy side, just a hair. I'm not saying it's a perfect movie, but I really enjoyed it. We get this awesome, pull this plastic out, light up pumpkin. Oh, that's nice. You just push the stem in. Do, 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 do. Let's do it like I just need credits off to the side. That's actually really cool. That is an awesome accessory regardless of what you're gonna use it for. Check out the hands. We get some reaching, some grabbing hands. Oh, we get that hand. That's very cool. That's really cool. We get a knife hand and a poker hand, I guess. Or maybe a hammer hand. I guess it's a hammer hand and a knife hand. So that's really cool. We get a victim head. So I think, I think this was the brownie cop. I think. I don't know. I mean, hopefully you've seen the movie. I'm not trying to spoil anything, and if I am, I'm not giving away anything major, that's for sure, because there are some surprising twists and turns in that movie. Some for the better, some maybe not. And we get just the plain old mask. Actually, what is the difference here? Is it black eyes? Because you can kind of see his eyes in this one. I guess this one's a little bit moldier, but honestly, I don't see much of a difference in the heads here, other than just a slight coloration. So that's kind of interesting. I'm not really sure what the point of that is. That's kind of, it feels like a wasted head. Could have maybe given me well, I don't know. Weird. All right. All right, well, anyways, let's check out the actual action figure. And again, Neca is not quite Figuarts, but it is really cool. And if Neca started doing a line of these Figuart style, I'd be all over that. But we do get a little twist in the side to side there. Tiny, tiny bit of up and down. I'd like a little bit more down so we can look at children if we get figures. Arm does come out and plenty of pivot. And we do get a really well designed, actually this is an interesting design of a double jointed elbow, because you definitely got a lot of bend there, but it looks like you got some bend there, but I'm not getting a lot out of it. So I'm not really sure what the deal is there. You get a little handshake, rock, paper, scissors there, and you definitely get some twist on the hands. Absolutely no torso articulation whatsoever, but he doesn't really bend over much. And his legs will come out enough for you to make him sit, so that's pretty cool. Pretty well hidden knee joints. I do like their knee joints. You can twist there a little bit. And a little bit of articulation on the foot, not too much. It does go side to side pretty well, kind of twisting out, pivoting out the back heel a little bit. And you do get feet pegs, so that's pretty cool. All right, well, let's swap some things out. I'm not really gonna swap heads because that's not a swappable head. And again, I mean, the difference in this is so incredibly subtle. I don't really see it, so that's just weird. But we definitely want to get a knife in his hand. That's the thing we do want to do, if nothing else. So let me just figure out which one is more of a knife hand. Oh, I see, it's right and left, okay. So we'll definitely get this hand on. And again, the Neca ones can be a little bit trickier to work with. I'm gonna go this way. I feel like I can get more. Uh-oh. Yeah, the sleeve was going to make this very tricky. I will say, I mean, again, Neca figures are about half the cost of Figuarts, but my God, changing hands and heads and stuff on Figuarts figures is so much easier. Neca seems to be like the hardest figures to change things on. I do not like this design because that sleeve cuff is really being problematic for this tiny little peg. Come on. Also, the hand peg is very small, and you don't get a lot of real estate to grab onto the hand with, so that is a problem. Come on. Come on, you can do it, Mikey. Maybe a little bit of twisting might help me out. Kind of go with, nope. Well, we're gonna get this eventually. Now is the part on the video where you fast forward. Unless you just like watching human struggle. The human struggle, the almost 40-year-old struggle to put on a freaking toy hand. My God. Well, Michael is just gonna be handless. No, I'm gonna make it work. I'm wondering if I need to hair dryer this because that is a pretty tiny peg hole. It should work though. And by hair dryer this, in case you're wondering, I mean go warm up the plastic so it becomes more pliable to easily do this. That's what we're gonna do. I'll be right back. All right, well, I tried doing the hair dryer. I don't know how well it worked because honestly, I didn't have anything to hold the hand with. So I think it melted my hand more than this one. But it seems like we did actually have a little bit of luck there. I didn't really feel a snap, but it does feel like it's in there. It might be loose, but it is what it is. So just keep that in mind, that you might end up kind of burning your own hand. And I really wanted to get the knife more in a down stabbing motion, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Just can't tell if I didn't quite get the hand on right or what, because, you know, you kind of do want to be able to... Ah, nuts. All right, well, I guess we will just go this way. The knife handle seems to be a little bit large, but still, that works pretty well. And that looks like a good Michael Myers, so all right. How does he look next to a Jason? The battle we never got to see. Smash Bros. Ultimate. Actually, I would pay. Whoa, tumble, tumble, tumble. Anyways. All right, well, we did it. Yay, success. Victory for Vegeta. All right, so there you guys go. That is the Ultimate Michael Myers. For the most part, this is a fantastic figure. Most of the accessories are excellent. It is a little bit tricky dealing with the hands. I don't really know what's up with a mask, a second head that is almost identical. I mean, this is like 99% identical, unless there's just something I'm completely missing here, but I don't see it. So definitely let me know. Geek out with me in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. But now that we're getting Halloween and getting Halloween 2, who would you like to see? What would you like the most? Obviously, I think even over a young Laurie Strode, a Dr. Loomis would be fantastic. But let me know. Geek out with me in the comments. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Other than that, though, you can click the thumbs up button. You can give me that good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. That flickers, by the way, so that's even cooler. And I guess I'm going to get out of here so I can go open up some more stuff and watch some more horror movies. And I'll see you all later.